What is up, guys? Eric here from Real Film Reviews, bringing you another movie review, this time for the new Dev Patel film, Lion. Lion is directed by Garth Davis, stars Dev Patel, Sunny Pawar, and Nicole Kidman, and tells the story of a young boy who is separated from his family in 1980s India and ends up halfway across the country. He is then eventually adopted by an Australian family, and as an adult wants to find his way back to his original home in India because he sort of feels an emptiness and a worry because he knows that his family doesn't know if he is alive or dead. This was an extremely emotional and beautiful film to watch. It is nominated for Best Picture. This was the final film that I had to see to have all of my Best Picture reviews up and done before the Oscars, which happen tomorrow. And I have to say, even though going into it I knew this movie was supposed to be good, it still really hit me and I really enjoyed watching it. Nicole Kidman did a really good job. I love Dev Patel. I've been a huge fan of him ever since I watched The Newsroom on HBO. He was my favorite character on that show, and he does a phenomenal job in this film. He really deserves that Oscar nomination that he got for this. And then the little kid, Sunny Pawar, I think is how you say his name, is amazing. He's phenomenal. I don't know if he's as good as Jacob Tremblay was in Room last year, but either way, he's still absolutely amazing in this film. Garth Davis did a really good job with the direction of this film. There are a lot of really beautiful cinematic sequences. There's one particular one that involves butterflies that was amazing to see on the big screen, and he handles what really could have been an extremely standard looking film in an interesting way, using geography and high up crane shots a lot throughout the film to really show you the environment that this story is taking place in, whether it be in Australia or in India. The movie is also based on a true story, and that makes it that much more heart-wrenching when you see the scenes of him as a little kid surviving on the streets of Calcutta in India alone. This child, to imagine that that's really happened to someone. That's really what happened to this guy who wrote this story about his own life. It's insane, and it makes the movie that much more emotionally engaging, and it makes you care so much more about these characters knowing that they're real people. And with that, it carries a great weight of realism. Now, Hollywood sometimes takes what is based on a true story and embellishes it. It changes the story, maybe ups the drama or something like that, and sometimes it's noticeable and other times it's not. But this film, it feels extremely rooted in that reality. There's nothing about this that seems like they Hollywoodized it up a lot. It's just a very emotional story about a man who wants to remember where he came from and to see his family again. My only negatives for this film are that it does drag at times, and it's not for a long period, but it just happens like periodically. There'll just be one thing and it seems like they focus a little too long on it. And then to go along with that, there are some side characters, I guess I'll say, or side storylines that there's one particular one that gets a little more focus that I think could have been lessened to give us more focus on a different one, and it would have made the movie a little more interesting, and it would have given us a more wide-reaching view of what this guy's life really was. I'm gonna give Lion a B+. This was a really beautiful and emotional film to watch. I really enjoyed seeing it on the big screen, and I really think it deserves a lot of the acclaim that it is getting. I'm happy that I have rounded out all of my Oscar nominees, and I'm going to put in the description of this video all of my reviews to every Oscar nominee if you want to go through and watch all of them before the show tomorrow. As always, guys, I'm Eric. If you enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought of Lion, share everything we do here on Real Film Reviews, and I hope to see you guys later.